There we are. Welcome everybody. We've got 5 people watching. We're super happy that we got 5 people watching. No, for real. Thank you all for being here. We didn't upload any sailing videos or our search for a boat in the last 1.5, 2 months, and we saw that our YouTube name and everything, it was growing so fast, and we weren't actually prepared for it.
Yeah.
But we're really busy with it, so we're just decided to do a little live for the people that really want to know where we're going. Is that we are looking for a boat right now somewhere. Right now we're in Texas, in San Antonio. It's not super close to the ocean. Yeah, so it's very hard for us to go to look at boats, and also COVID and stuff like that. So what we're basically doing right now is doing inquiries for a boat through Zoom and FaceTime and everything. So we're busy now with 3 boats, and it looks like that we're gonna buy a boat very soon.
Yeah.
In 3-4 weeks, and we're maximum. And yeah, and we were wondering if you guys have any questions, because sometimes we get comments okay, Derek, okay, Mariah, what now? What are you guys going to do now? So, and it gives us the pressure okay, we really got to do something with it, and we love it. So,
yeah.
So if you have a question, Jen, just hit us up, just throw something.
Yeah.
Or if you have something to say, because I'm
yeah, or if you guys have any recommendations on a boat, a boat that you guys recommend for long voyages and stuff like that. What's your favorite boat? Because right now we're looking at one that's a Hunter, and then what was the other one? Also a Hunter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're coincidentally looking at 3 Hunters. I don't know if that's because we're in America.
Yeah.
Because it's an American brand. There's also a British Hunter, but these are all American Hunters. I want to first do a little shout out to Sailing Vessel Trade Winds. Thank you for tuning in. And Captain Bill Burkett from Hawaii. We wanted to go to the big island. That was our first plan for next week, because we wanted to wait until it was winter, so we had a better chance of finding a boat. And we were really thinking about messaging you, Bill Burkett, but unfortunately we changed plans, because we thought if we're going to spend some time in Hawaii, we're also going to spend money there and everything, and we thought, okay, let's just get ourselves together and just start this boat adventure. And yeah, so that's what we're doing right now. And yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So okay,
what is the first trip you're gonna take when you have the boat? It depends on where I'm talking too much. I think Mariah should talk a little bit sometimes.
Yeah, so basically it depends, I guess, where we are, because there's one boat that we really like that is in San Francisco.
San Diego.
Oh, San Diego, yeah. I always say San Francisco, but anyways, if we're on that side, then, well, first of all, we don't even know how to sail, so it has to be we wanted to start in the Mediterranean Sea, because that way it's easier, and calm winds and stuff like that. But if we start in San Francisco, then I guess our first trip would be to Baja, Mexico.
Yeah, we would have to go down, because we kind of want to sail also in the Caribbean area, just to do some more experience area. A lot of islands there, so we think it's good, a good area for us to start, instead of in the North Pacific Ocean, to do a North Pacific crossing towards Hawaii, out of nowhere. That's for us a little bit too much of the good.
Yeah.
So we would have to go to the Panama Canal and then to the Mediterranean, but that's already a big trip. So we hope to find a boat in the Caribbean. So we had some boats in Grenada that we're emailing now with the brokers. One in Grenada, one in Saint Martin, one in Martinique.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me see. No, that was about it. Where we're really serious, talking about money already with the broker. So yeah, these are the place where we're gonna go.
Yeah. So yeah, and they're all Hunters. We love the Pacific Sea craft vessels. Very roomy. Oh yeah. That's another thing. Whenever we look at boats, I'm always looking at the bathroom and the rooms first. And Dirk is always looking at the like he's always looking at what electronics does it include and stuff like that. But yeah, we obviously like if it's more roomy, and also the prices, because of course they're expensive.
Yeah, yeah, and that's true, Bill. Hunters, like that's also the process that we're in. Like first when we started off like a couple of months ago with looking for a bow, we were really like focused on the Beneteaus and Janos, but we spoke to a lot of people, and a lot of people did the crossings, like Atlantic crossings with the Hunter. So we are really looking at these blue water worthy, yeah, like sail yachts that can make these longer trips. So the ones really already like with the right gear and everything.
Yeah.
But the price differences are so big. You can find a 1999 Hunter 410 for $65,000, but also they're also listed for $100,000. And that's of course like in the quality of the boat, how well it's maintained and everything. So yeah, it basically depends really on like how the boat is in what state, because somebody told me like there's people doing Guinness Book of World Records crossing the ocean in, in a canoe, you know. So basically he said in a canoe.
Yeah.
So we basically can cross it in kind of every boat, but it has to be of course like made for longer trips, of course. So that's what we're basically looking for.
Yeah. There's also this channel that I really like to follow. Probably some of you guys know it. It's called Ryan and Sophie Sailing. And I don't know right now, but like when I first started following them, they had like a coastal sailboat, and they do like they go from the U.S. up to Portugal and stuff like that. So I think Sophie said something that you can always, as long as it floats, you can just like probably sail. But yeah, we're also super inexperienced, so who knows?
We are, yeah, yes, definitely, yeah. So, hi Terry Frysex, thank you for your question. Your question is, hi guys from the UK. If you want to see a Hunter in action, take a look at Sailway World Sailing Channel. They seem to have really great features. We're definitely going to do that. Thank you for the recommendation. Yeah, we're definitely going to do that. Big thing, how much do you spend? Do you have to spend, how much work you can do? Yeah, so that's like the balance that we are making right now. We're busy like with one boat that is listed for a way higher price, but everything looks that this boat doesn't need that much of. I mean, every boat needs work, of course, but this boat doesn't need a lot of work. But it's listed higher, and then we have the same boat, exactly the same boat.
Oh yeah.
But it's for a much lower price. So it's like, are we going to spend more money on a boat that is hopefully a bit better, or are we going to spend less money on a boat that will probably need a lot of work?
Yeah, we like, just for the record, like we're buying a boat that is that has been used before. Like we're not buying it like right off, like new or anything. Fortunately,
like we don't have that budget, but we do have like a budget, and yeah, we want to spend it wisely. So the last boat, like the boat in Grado, we are like so lucky that we just didn't buy that boat because it had too many problems. Well, I put out an offer for like $120,000, and that was like way too much. And I see that now, and fortunately.
Oh my God, it's supposed to be.
Oh.
Okay, but yeah.
So.
But yeah, and yeah, I was
exactly. Yeah, Bill, that's true. Like, that's also what we're like. We made a list of these things, like we need like a proper water maker that makes a certain amount of gallons an hour. We need good solar panels, at least like 400 watts, that produces at least 400 watts. We need good batteries. Yeah, washing machine would be nice, but yeah, I don't know if it would be super necessary at the beginning, but
just
like
for the budget
if we have the space and we can have the right amount of do you say that? Electricity producing from
Yeah.
the solar panels, and that it can fit in the boat, then it will be absolutely fine. We're now like focusing on like 41, 42 foot boats, so not 46, also not 38, 36, because we've seen some 36, 38 boats, and they're like super small if you want to do longer passages. So thank you, Bill, for that's really true. Yeah.
But yeah.
Do you have the same Dutch surveyor with you? So I'm constantly in contact with Steven. Steven helps me a lot. He says, don't do this or do that. And he helps me very well. We help each other. And yeah, he helps me in a good way. And sometimes he says, he asks me if I can book like a ticket. And he will come and look at a boat here. But like we will have to find out if we can figure out if he can go with me. It will be nice.
Yeah. Also, hello to Miss Andrea Carvajal.
Oh, Andrea. Hey, hello, Derek Moevic is from Brazil. And, of course, hola, Hugo.
And Funny.
And Funny, Estefania.
Funny says she will do the cleaning in the boat.
Okay, Funny, you can join anytime. You know, if you want to do some cleaning in the boat, then you're more than welcome.
Because me and Funny, we worked like for a whole month as cleaning like hotel rooms, so we got really close that month, and we also got really close to like the cleaning. Because she said she's gonna clean like the
boat, yeah,
so I'm just
nice,
like giving you a
okay.
preview to the other viewers. But yeah. Anyway.
Okay, and the rigging, very important also indeed. If it's over 10 years old, you have to replace for insurance. Yeah, I thought it was 15 years. Maybe that's in Europe, 15 years. But indeed, the rigging is. We saw a boat and it had like the rigging had some cracks in it, so it was like on a point of like breaking. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Almost unos. My Spanish is not that good, so but I'm gonna learn. Oh, that cost me trauma, but I had a lot of fun.
You guys, cleaning ain't fun.
Yeah.
But it be paying the bills. But yeah.
Yeah.
It pays good money to
Yeah?
clean. Yeah. But yeah, so that's our plan. We're just waiting to buy a boat. Like hopefully, to be honest, hopefully next week. But it's not as quick or as easy. Especially because we're not there, so we cannot see like very important details. You know, like we don't want to get screwed over because it's a lot of money, so you can only spend it once.
Exactly. A washing machine is nice because sometimes you have to walk long ways to wash your clothes, or you can hand wash it in a bucket. Yeah, I was wondering, like, how does that work with like salt water and washing your clothes?
With salt water, yeah. Maybe you just dry it and then like.
Just do this.
Or maybe it gets more damage. I actually don't know. Does your clothes
yeah.
get more damage by using salt water?
We were
Honestly,
wondering
probably.
that. Yeah. But indeed, I think in the beginning we will have to. That's what we do now when we travel. We just look for a laundry and then we walk with a big bag of laundry towards a place to wash it, and then and then we wash the clothes.
Yeah. Also, I'm from Mexico, and in Mexico it's very common to wash your things by hand. There's these things called lavaderos, and then you just go like this.
Oh yeah. You can just buy the
It has
the
like
thing, the wrinkles on it.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
Yeah. For both of you, what is your top 3 must-haves on board and your number 1 nightmare? What a nice question. Thank you, by the way, Trey Wins, like for asking these nice questions. Salt water is a no-go. Salt, yeah, it crystallizes indeed.
Yeah.
But what is your top 3 must-haves on board?
Well, we both don't really have like a lot of sailing experience, so we don't really know what exactly we need. But I
think we kind of know now what we need. Yeah.
I think for me would be just like we haven't both get like seasick yet, but I think it's important to have like those patches that helps you like with being like seasick.
Well, you're afraid of being seasick.
I'm afraid, yeah, maybe. Yeah. But okay, anyways.
But okay, like I think like if we would talk about the things we need on board, like of course, like the basics, like the engine has to work. Like I think it's important to have an engine in the boat in case there's no wind or whatever.
Oh, you mean like
When are you gonna propose to Mariah? Okay, let's first do this question, Stefania. But I think it's important to like things to have. Okay, so yesterday I was looking for GPS and plotters. There's like a guy, Lady K Sailing. He was talking about having just an iPad with a SIM card in it, and you would need nothing else than that with the right like application, like the app you download on the iPad, and then you can just use it as a plotter to go everywhere. And he says it makes contact with a satellite. But I commented yesterday on his video. I don't think he's gonna react, but cell phones, not yet. It's maybe coming with the new iPhone in the future, but iPhones don't make contact with a satellite. It's not a GPS system like global positioning system, like it's like an advanced GPS, of assisted GPS. I mean, so I would want to have like one of these Garmin bowls like on the ship, like these UFO looking things.
Oh yeah.
With a good plotter so that we know where we can go, where we can go. I think that's important, combined with like a depth meter, a speed meter, and things like that. And I think solar, like to have like power on board is very important. So you can of course have like a generator on board, but I rather do it more sustainable. So with some solar panels or something. I also went into that like last week to look at how to install them. They're priced about for 2,000 euros you can buy like a complete set with like 2 solar panels that produce like 200 watts each, a battery, charge controller. That's basically everything you need. And then the third thing, what I would want on board, if the rest is good, it would be a water maker.
Yeah.
Definitely. Because I also saw some videos about people, they would constantly,
every
every week, they would have to think, where are we going to get water? Where are we going to get water? And I don't think that's very nice to do when you're like sailing. You just want to have like some of the basic things like power and water close to you. So sorry for talking that much, but
so in short, it would be like solar panels, a water maker, and a good engine, and nice electronics. So like the depth meter and the tracker and the GPS. So right?
Yeah.
That's basically it. That was literally the answer.
Summary. Without talking like that.
But also I think it's important to have like a nice kitchen because I mean, on long voyages, like the thing that you get motivated by is like cooking. Like that's what we've read. Like we watch a lot of Saint La Vagabond and like Expedition Evans and all these channels, and they all basically make an emphasis on like the time that you cook. So I think it's important to have like a nice kitchen, a nice galley, and of course the patches. By the way, if you guys get like seasick, what do you guys do for it? Like I'm curious to know.
And have the oil in the engine tested before you buy the boat. So what we learned from our last big lucky escape from the Veneto in Italy is that we are going to do a survey. A survey costs money, and of course, like the last survey and everything included costed like couple of €1,000, and it's not nice to like spend that money on something and then in the end like have kind of nothing, but it's more a thing that it will save you a lot of money in the end and a lot of stress. And we're definitely going to check the engine riggings, the outside of the boat, all the electronics, the bearings and everything. So like starting with new electronics, like we're gonna check it of course, and if it really looks like it needs some replacing, we're definitely gonna replace some of the things.
I was reading the comments and they're funny.
Why is Stefania saying puke? I'm gonna ban Stefania right now.
No!
Just kidding.
Dile que desembarquen en Río. By the way, you guys, Okay, now I'm not gonna mention it. But okay. Yeah. Also,
BNG, they have the best package for sailboats. Yeah, so it's like we're checking now BNG, Garmin, and Raymarine.
yeah.
And we still have to find out what would be on the boat already, so that it's like compatible. And if it's still good, if it's not good, we're definitely gonna replace everything for more modern things.
Yeah.
But like only like the electronics we would need, and the water maker, and the solar panels and everything.
Yeah.
It could already cost like easily like 15,000 to install these things. So if it comes with the boat, it would be of course
Better.
better. Yeah. Seasick. Stay hydrated. Try to eat. Stay low in the boat, or look at the horizon. But we also have pills, but only the kind that work on your stomach, not the ones that give you a woozy. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
So there's things we can do about it. I thought there was a fly on here, but it's like the cursor of my laptop.
Yeah. Bunny says, I have a question. If you guys run out of potable water, what are you gonna do?
We're basically gonna drink rainwater. No.
So, like in the boats, there's this thing called a water maker. So it's like it takes water from the sea, which is salt water, and it does this process called reverse osmosis, which is taking the salt water from the water molecule. The only reason why I know this is because I was taking AP classes, and they mentioned this. But anyways, it takes the salt from the water molecule so that you can drink water from the ocean.
They take like everything, nothing goes through except the water molecule.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah. I wonder what happens with the calcium molecule.
It takes it also away.
But it's not good to drink like base water.
Right. There's some like most
that add like the ingredients.
Most water makers, like if they're good quality, they will like put in back the potassium and calcium. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because that's what we really need, of course, for the electrolysis.
Yeah.
Do not rush. Yeah, welcome, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
We don't want to rush. Absolutely not. That's why we are still without a boat.
Yeah.
Like the thing is, we were starting up like the YouTube thing, and all of a sudden we kind of went viral because our video has been watched like more than 110,000, 120,000 times, and which kind of put like pressure on our YouTube channel, which made us decide to like upload like 2 videos of what we're kind of doing, which didn't turn out to be like super successful, but we're doing what we love. We are busy with a boat, so we cannot overrush these things for YouTube. It's basically just our adventure, what we're gonna do, and we are so happy to share it with everyone, and we hope we can still get like back into the algorithm at one point, but yeah, that's hard when you have like, we're just starting up, and we had like one video go over like 100,000 views, and that kind of was like, oh wow, now we have this video that's like all up here between the Sailing La Vagabond videos and all these crazy big people where we look up to, but we still don't have a boat, so that's kind of difficult. But at what point we're gonna start making more content, better content, and we'll see. Like we don't rush it. So thanks, Mike, for the feels good.
Yeah, it's just been hard to keep posting videos because we're currently in Texas, so it's hard to like post sailing stuff when you don't have a sailboat and you're in the middle of Texas. So it's been a little bit hard. But we try to, if you guys follow us on our Instagram, we try to be we post a picture over there every day. And we we recently just posted a picture of Dirk's parents when they were like in their 20s, and it's like a super vintage cool picture. And if you guys want to follow us, they were more active, just because Instagram is just quick shots, and for YouTube we want to do quality things, like we just want to like do something like shitty, so it takes more time. True.
So like these are all emails like in the last couple of days of us like looking for boats and like putting out offers, like pre-inspection offers, and We kind of made a very good decision to buy a boat in the end of the year, in November, December. Like, I think it's going to be like October, November, December, but towards the winter, because I can already tell that boats are listed like 5 to 10% less than in summer.
Yeah.
Now already, while we're still kind of in the end of summer. But yeah, it's really gonna benefit us a lot, because people are gonna leave islands and everything, and they're gonna be like, okay, let's put the boat up for sale. And I already, like, one boat I put out an offer like 20% lower. I know that's like horrible to do, but I was just testing a little bit, like playing with this broker, and he kind of said, okay, I'm gonna go back to the owner. He came back to me. He said, okay, the owner wants it for 15% less. So I was like, oh my god, like, I just got like $15,000 deducted from the price by just like playing this game. So looking for a boat is also a game. You have to play with the broker, play with like, it's just a game also. So it's also fun to see.
Yeah. So you talked about self-sustaining. Are you also going to fish from the boat and catch, clean, cook? If so, what is your favorite fish you want to catch?
Okay, so this is very funny, because like last week I went to a shop here in San Antonio, Texas, and I bought myself a professional ocean fishing rod. So my dream, like with my father, I always would fish, and my dream is to catch like a very big yellowfin tuna and prepare it. And that's also what I really love. I love to cook, and I really love sashimi. So I would love to make like a lot of episodes about like catching a fish, especially a tuna.
Yeah.
And like like preparing the fish and like making different kind of dishes with it. Also filming it for YouTube. If it's not popular content, that's okay. Like, I love it too.
We're just doing what we do. Love, it's hard to be someone you're not. So
yeah, and I would rather have like 5,000 subscribers that love what we're doing than like 40,000 subscribers that just subscribe one time and they don't even like our content. Like, I think it's better to, like, if we make content, to build people to like what we actually love doing.
Because we do love to cook. It says catch mojarras. They're really good. Yeah, they're good. Mojarras is a fish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mojarras.
I actually don't know the English name, but it's a very common fish.
Mojarras.
Tilapia hasta el mojo de ajo. That's also a really good fish.
A tilapia, yeah. Is it like panga?
Yeah.
But they don't swim in the sea.
They don't? Where do they swim then?
I think the pangas, like the tilapias we eat, come from these fish farms.
Oh, damn.
I don't even know. Like, I think it was a sweetwater fish, I thought. But okay.
A water maker lets you go anywhere. Yeah, for sure. We were watching a video of this guy who doesn't have a water maker, and he has to like buy a bunch of like plastic water bottle, which is also not sustainable. It's also more expensive. It's not sustainable. So yeah, for sure. Water maker gives you a lot of freedom. When are you gonna visit Mexico? Hopefully soon. Who knows?
Tomorrow? We can come tomorrow.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So if we buy the boat in San Diego, we're gonna be coming past Mexico if we want to go to Panama and to the Caribbean Sea. So that would be an opportunity, like if we would buy a boat in that part of United States, like North Pacific Ocean, that side. Yeah. But of course, I mean, we can always travel to Mexico like anytime if you want to, Like,
yeah.
It's not a big deal to go to Mexico.
I was born and raised in Pearland, Texas. Oh, that's so cool. I'm from San Antonio, Texas, so that's where we're currently at.
Is Pearland close to here?
Pearland. I don't know actually.
Let me look it up real quick.
Maybe like 2 hours. I don't know. They also ask, where are we gonna...
Oh. Pearland is actually like almost... Pearland is like... Isn't that like Houston area? Yeah. Pearland. Yeah. So that's not too far away actually. So that's funny.
They also said, Hugo, my friend, said, what are you guys gonna get? What costume for Halloween?
Oh, for Halloween.
So, I told Dirk that
I don't need a costume. I already look like.
I told Dirk that we should dress as what's this guy name from Australia? The legend.
Oh, Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin. He can be Steve Irwin, and I can be like a crocodile or something. I thought that was cool. The big thing is get a boat that you are comfortable in. Yeah, that we're comfortable in, and that. Because at the beginning we set a budget, and right now we're like double the budget that we had set. So
yeah, so we had like a mental breakdown last week.
Yeah.
Because looking for a boat is literally like so hard, because you only have this amount of money and you want to spend it right, and we kind of realized that every boat is gonna have problems. Every single boat is gonna have problems. Literally, we are looking for a boat that has the least problems, right? So that makes it so hard. Like, and then you don't want to pay too much, of course. So it's super difficult, and you also want to have like some spare money for if something breaks in the first couple of weeks, that you can easily replace it. And if you go up your ceiling, then it's gonna be
because
a little bit,
according to the videos we watch, like buying a boat is only expensive, but like maintaining it is also expensive, because every part you need to buy, or if something breaks, it's a lot of money. So we want to have like a little money on the side for it, so we don't go like completely broke.
Exactly.
So
45 to 50 foot. Yeah, to be honest, we really want a boat that's around 45 foot, because they have a twin helm with the two steering wheels, and two steering wheels is just super nice, because you have way more space in the back of the boat. When you have like a single helm boat, they're often like in a U shape, the seating area, so it's very tight, even if the boat's like 42 foot. So yeah, we would that's what we hope. We hope to buy a boat that's like 40, 45, 44, something like that.
Yeah, but also the price difference is like super drastic, from a 41, 42 to like going to 45, 47. Like you can really see the big difference in price go up.
That's true.
I'm gonna take 10% off the price right up. Sorry, let me read it out loud.
Oh wait, no. Stefani said it's not a big deal. It's amazing. No, but that's what I mean. It's not a big deal for us to take the airplane to Mexico. It's like we can just go to the airport, and I would love to see Mexico and Tula and everything.
Yeah.
Like Mariah's from Tula, and Tula got hit by heavy rainfalls in the last couple of weeks. So Tula got like flooded for a very big part.
Yeah,
it was
the whole
horrible.
city.
Like a lot of people had so many problems. Their houses were flooded and destroyed. So Stefania, I don't mean it's not a big deal, Mexico or Tula. It's amazing, but it's not a big deal to go to the airport.
Like it's easier.
It's easy for us to go there. So.
But yeah, we like my hometown got like was literally underwater for like a couple days, and it was not any water, but it was like the most contaminated. Yeah. Like literally poop water, because it was sewage water. So yeah, a lot of people are still recovering from it. And at the beginning, we wanted to go there and like help out, but
you also think like, what can we do? Can we even go?
Can we even go there? Because my house that I have there, it was being occupied by like some people that were helping from Mexico City, like some Red Cross helpers. So we didn't even have a place to stay or anything, but. Yeah, it's very hard.
In Spanish, please. Okay. Nos quiero comprar un barco y. I'm still training my Spanish. One day I'll speak a little Spanish.
But yeah, when you make any offer on a boat, take 10% off the price right off the bat. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Like Bill, like that's. In the beginning, I was afraid to let a boat go. You know, like I was afraid that if I'm gonna say 10% or 20%, even less, they were gonna say no, we don't want to talk with you anymore. That's disrespectful. But the people, like the brokers I talk to now, I'm always like 10, 15% under, and they're all still super interested and willing to talk with me. which in one way scares me because then I'm like, if you want to take 20% off, he knows that
It's not worth it.
Yeah, the boat is like worth way less than what they're asking. But okay, like we're going towards the winter, so I think we have a better negotiation position.
Yeah.
Position to negotiate. I don't know how to say that.
And also the fact that we're like about to be in the peak of hurricane season, so
Yeah.
not a lot of people want to sail right now or buy a boat, so maybe that's also like
Yeah.
our advantage. So yeah, that's why I'm still here, to see the boat you get, and if I can give you all the expenses I have had on my own. Yeah, to be honest, you guys, so we get a lot of comments, and it's very overwhelming for us because we did not expect to get like that much attention super fast. So any comment or recommendations you had, like buying your own boat, giving your tips to us, is like super helpful, and we read every single comment, and we try to respond to every single one. So yeah, thank you for giving us your tips.
It's kind of, we started off with YouTube as like as an experiment, you know, like this was like my dream to like do like travel around the world on a boat, because I think that's just the most amazing thing like you can try in your life, you know, to if you have the opportunity. And I thought like, okay, we're still young, we should just do it. I saved up a lot of money for it, I worked my butt off for it, and so you know, let's just do it. And then YouTube, bam, like our video exploded, like yeah, like almost like 3 stadiums of people saw our video and was like, you know, like what are we gonna do with that? But now we kind of decided we're really gonna work on it, we're really gonna do it.
Yeah,
we're gonna
it's
put
like
out some nice content.
We got 100 subscribers, and Dirk and I were like so happy, like
100 subscribers. Yeah,
like oh my god, yeah, like 100 people are watching us, that's crazy. And then like literally a week after Dirk's last video, like when, I don't know if it's a definition of viral, but like it got over 100,000 views in like a week, and we didn't know what to do. We're getting like so many responses, and we're like, fuck, like how can we keep them updated and interested when we're not sailing yet, you know?
Yeah, that's hard. It's like we're now in like this gap of like, are we gonna upload less relevant content, or are we gonna upload nothing?
Yeah.
You know, that was actually, and then we uploaded like, then we were like eating some seafood, you know, some crab, and we just liked it, you know. We were like, let's do just like a little eating show, and we did a video on like being in Aruba and coming to here, and okay, they were not watched more than 100,000 times, but I think it's more important to keep people updated about what we're doing, and that we're still willing to like make content while we're looking for a boat. But I just don't think it's very interesting to share our emails, like make episodes about emails and everything that we're doing now. So basically, our YouTube channel is kind of sleeping right now in some way. We kind of wake up sometimes to keep you guys updated.
She's you know how like butterflies are first like these little worms, and then they go a caterpillar, and then they go like into a cocoon. We're like in that stage of that cocoon, you know what I mean? Like once we get an actual boat, we're gonna be like posting so many content, and not only content, but like we want to be very educational for people who are also going through this, or inspire people who want to go through, or just people who are curious. Like I was in the 6th grade when I was watching Sailing La Vagabond, and I didn't want to sail or anything, but it was so interesting watching that type of life, you know. So want to keep it like super entertaining.
Yeah. So what we're like planning on doing now, we have 2 boats, one in Houston, and the other one more in Corpus Christi in Texas.
Yeah.
That we want to look at. We don't know if we're gonna buy it, but I think it's just good for ourselves to like just go there and watch the boats, and also make some content that like helps other people also out. And maybe it's a good boat, maybe we're gonna buy it, but these are like boats that we're really not sure about, but we can go there and film it and put out some new boat content this week. So
it says, okay, this is in Dutch. It says kop en boot workje.
So in the Netherlands, my father always says, Koop een boot, klus je dood.
Okay.
Which basically means buy a boat and work on it until death.
Yeah.
Buy a boat and die working on it. Because it's like
It's
so
much work. Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand. Yeah. It's a lot of work. That's what it seems to when we watch other
Ik
people's
mis
videos.
het een beetje om Nederlands te praten, om heel eerlijk te zijn. Ik moet de hele tijd echt met die Amerikanen hier dan.
Yeah, he missed speaking Dutch, but I still
Ja, goed.
understand it.
Ja.
But okay. For non-Dutch speakers, I think he just said that he missed speaking Dutch because he doesn't like American that much or English.
I do speak it, but like Dutch is my.
I understand. When I was in Holland, I was also missing speaking Spanish.
Yeah, exactly.
If you buy a boat in San Diego, take it to Mexico as fast as you can. You can have 90 to 120 days before California hits you with a bunch of taxes. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, good to
Yeah.
know.
So we're busy now with a Hunter 410 in San Diego, but they want just gonna share it. They want 100K for it, and I don't know. I just think it's a little bit too much for that boat. But okay, we're just gonna see this week how things go with the other boats and the boat in Texas, like in Houston and Corpus Christi.
Yeah.
So
So yeah. When I go to Mexico, I'm for sure gonna get a tattoo. I only have one right now. So yeah.
hey, we have the same one. That's funny.
So anyways, looking for the boat is a big part of YouTube. Yeah, it is a big part, but the thing is, because we're in Texas, like we're just looking for a boat like through websites. So I don't know if it's entertaining showing the website and the WhatsApp calls and all of that. If it's entertaining, we'll do it for sure, but we just want
a little
to
bit dark, sorry.
be in
true.
person for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. Try to buffer a few bits so when
Yeah.
you have no content. Yeah.
So we were thinking about that, but every time we buffer something, we upload it, like the video with coming here to Texas. But I mean, if we have that momentum of like a video going into this algorithm of like having more than 120,000 views by now, I think we should really now grab that opportunity and really make some boat footage. So I think it's like maybe even like cool footage to just go to Texas and make some boat footage.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bill said that he spent 45K on his boat. Yeah, 45K. We hear that a lot, that people buy a boat and they still pay like half 100,000, like 50K on a boat. We hope that won't happen in the first week to us, but at the same time we realize that it probably will happen, that we will have to spend a lot of money on it. So when you get your boat, I can give you great tips on your paint that will save you a bunch of cash. Yeah, we love to get tips, of course. When we have the boat, we're gonna be open for every suggestion and tip that everybody has, and that's what we can say for now, I think. So we had like 13 people watching, and thank you for watching. We're super happy that you guys tuned in to get updated a little bit, and I think today it is Tuesday. I think you can expect some boat content
next week.
Yeah, as soon as next week, because we're gonna go to see these boats in Texas. So
we're gonna go this weekend. So
yes.
Also follow us on our Instagram. If you guys like our websites, Instagram is right now like our website, like our blog site post thing.
Yeah. So let me see if I can add some text or something. Oh yeah, I think I can add something here. Text. Oh, can I? Oh, it says text. Literally text. Our Instagram is at that. Oh my god, Ocean Vibe Official. So if you go here, that's where we get more updates about.
That's our Instagram.
That's our Instagram. So if you want to be updated a little bit more, then this is where to go. So thank you guys. Have a good night or morning wherever you are. Oh, just the last one. Like websites. Thank you, and thank you. Stay safe. You with love from Holland, and no rush. Thank you so much. Thank you. We really appreciate it. And I paid 250k and 45k in fixing and replacing stuff on the boat.
Oh my God,
that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. So we've been talking for 50 minutes. That's long, actually. Okay, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and yeah, we hope to bring out some nice content, and we hope that we can make YouTube really a thing for us, because we really love to do this.
Yeah, it's fun.
So have a good whatever, where you are, evening, morning, afternoon. Bye.